Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Big E on the Misty Mountain Gaming channel, and we are back in our custom hardcore challenge. It's called the Naked Mage Challenge, and this is Exabyte. This is our troll mage.
Hey there.
Hey there, sissy. Anyway, we're taking a fly from Ogrimmar, where we locked out last episode, posted a few things on the auction house. And we're heading down to Camp Tarajo, and we're going to head into Thousand Needles. See if we can make our way over to Free Wind Post, I believe it's called. Yes, Free Wind Post. Pick up some quests here. I think I've got a delivery quest I could get here. We'll stay on the main road and we should be okay. There are some higher level mobs in this area, but I think we're all right. We could also take a run all the way down here, potentially. But I was looking here. Yeah, we've got level 25 Pacify the Centaur. That's a good level for us, I believe. Got these high mountain elders all over the place. With their coins of ancestry. I think you could turn that stuff in for, like fun little toys and stuff, I believe. Anyway, I hope you guys and gals are doing well. I'm hanging in there. It's actually back-to-back episodes for me. For you guys, it's been a day. I am releasing these every day. For right now, anyway. That's what I'm doing. We took some chances last episode. We did get into a group with a warrior. We were on the same quest. That's something you can't do in the HC, the community guidelines, unless you start with a partner. But you're not allowed to group up or anything like that. Now, the exception there is dungeons. You can't do hardcore dungeons. I think you can do one dungeon once. You can do one dungeon one time. I think something like that. It may have changed, but I think that's right. We did do a hardcore dungeon on one of our Beardfist characters. It may have been a Dwarf Pally. It might have been a hunter. I can't remember. It's been a while, but it is on the channel somewhere. Now, this quest here called the Rune Scroll, Ain Swiftrunner is part of the Alliance patrol that pats around here. But I swear we saw her by herself. I could be thinking of two different things, but I could have sworn that we saw her by herself. Can I get that? Oh, I can get it. Let's get this Mage Royal. We're doing fairly well on gold here. On this character. You didn't get me, loser. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're also keeping our eye out for this thing. Washti Pawn. If we see it, we can kill it and bring... we got somebody in the area. We could bring what it drops back to the Tauren Hunter Freak at Camp Tarajo. He's got intellect by 7. We got the same one. Fellow mage. A fellow troll mage, I might add. This guy's slaying everything, man. Everything. Anyway, it's being a little nice change of scenery, I think. Kind of stuck in Ashen Vale, and I wasn't real sure what to do or where to go, but I figured we'd come down this way. I've got the ground clutter turned all the way down. That's why it looks like wide open like this. Kind of, you know, like the plains. Oh, somebody bought our page here. We had 2 extra pages, page 3 and page 7. Take that. And we're looking for 2 pages that we can get this quest done. We need page 4. Wait. Oh, 4 and 4? Where the hell are my other pages, man? Somebody bought page 3 as well. They may just be buying them to repost them. We put together the last page. Yeah, we put together the last page. So I need page 4, and then we need page 8. 4 and 8. See if I can remember that. Yeah, page 4, page 8. The last page of each chapter. We had somebody ask us why we were naked last episode. And that's a good question.
Well met. Goodbye.
It's not a PvP server.
Hey, man.
Hello there. Draenei warrior. You are. If this was a PvP server, we would both be flagged right now, and she would probably wreck me. That's why you don't do permadeath challenges on a PvP server, unless you want trouble. There actually is an achievement you can get for doing it. So we're going to make our way to the road. We're going to stick to the road here. Not a bad place to get some nodes. They're all over the place. I remember the first time I came through here in late 2004. Classic release in November 2004. It was either late 2004 or very early 2005. I was coming through here. My first character was a night elf druid by the name of Dragool. Wish I still had that character. But I remember coming through here, and I was playing... Well, I was flagged. I know that because the Alliance... the Horde were fucking with me. Man, those were the days. You couldn't really go anywhere in a contested area without having some open world PvP. It was just such a good time. Now, I also have a quest to ore sample. Find an unrefined ore sample on a gravel snout digger or surveyor. That's a forager. So we're looking for diggers or surveyors. We'll keep an eye out. We can get an unrefined ore sample. But there was a time that I'll never forget. I was actually in Ashenvale. I was up here. And I was on this road. I was actually coming down this way. I was somewhere like in here. And I was on my Alliance character, and there was an undead warlock. It was like max level. All I remember is it was just a skull to me. And he kept killing me. And he was like the most wicked dude. Like, he would stand over me and he would wag his finger like you could do emotes. I didn't even know you could do emotes. It left such an impression on me. He was standing over my corpse, and I was in a guild. And I eventually called for help. I was like, can somebody come? And there was this guy in my guild named Clambeard. I think he was a paladin. He might have been a warrior. Is this where I'm going? Oh, yeah, we're going here. And that guy actually rescued me from a cave like a couple weeks earlier. I was here in the cave. No, it was way up here. There's a cave right here where you come into this cave. And I was in the back. I'd worked my way in. And the mobs were higher level. And he was in there doing something, maybe farming. And I saw him and I was like, hey, buddy. We had some kind of like funny interaction, and he invited me to his guild. Anyway, he ended up coming out with somebody else from the guild. And I remember watching that battle, And it was tough, man. It's not like they wrecked that warlock. That warlock, I think, killed him a few times. Eventually they got him. Man, those were the days. I didn't understand the game at all. I didn't understand the game very well at all at that point. But we have all kinds of things we can do here. Let's pick up the flight point. Windrider? So this is for the eggs. We actually are here on Sorrow. I think we just did that quest for Sorrow. I'll pick these up and we'll read them when we do them. I'm going to pick them up if they're like, if I can do them.
Hail, winds be at your back.
Pacify the Centaur. This is the one I wanted to do. This we're going to wait on.
The dark times will pass. Hold your head.
I'll take
high.
this. Oh, let's just check this so this quest goes out of the way here. Coin of Ancestry. And then that's the Arnek quest. Yeah, this quest we want to wait on a little bit, I believe. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go work on pacifying the Centaur. I feel like we can do it on track of these. We'll also keep an eye out for a digger or a surveyor. How are we doing on time? We're only like 12 minutes in. Level 25? Yeah, this feels okay. Let's get into it. It's ranged. Frostbolt is so much faster now that we've reduced the cast time of it. So we've got, we've got improved Frostbolt. So it's only like it's a 2-second cast, essentially. And then we also have Shatter. Increases the crit strike chance of all spells against frozen targets by 50%. Oh, all spells. I thought it was just frost spells. So if I get something frozen in place and use a Fireball, Fireball does much more damage. As you can see, it does 144 to 193, plus it puts a dot. Whereas Frostbolt's 83 to 92. So if we get that proc where it freezes, I got to remember to switch over, because if we crit, our damage is increased with the crit chance there. We just have to freeze them first. Actually, since this guy's ranged, probably makes a little bit more sense just to use this. Just does way more damage there. Taking some shots here. They do run off, which could be a problem. Got some silk here, that's nice. What did we just kill? Okay, the Wranglers are ranged. The Wind Chasers, I think, are ranged. They also have a really annoying ability where they sweep you up in like a windstorm, I think. We've got a counterspell. They all might be ranged here. I want to be close enough to where I can use... oh, I missed there. Use Fire Blast. Okay, I got to switch over. It might work out better to just use Frostbolt because it's so much quicker. Might be able to just do more DPS. This is a 3.5-second cast compared to 2, so maybe it's just better going in with Frostbolts, even though Fireball does more. We are missing here. Got a freeze on him there. So even our arcane missiles and fire blast does, if the target's frozen, we get that little bonus there. Kind of nice. Gonna refresh our buffs here. And we're gonna continue pacifying the Centaur. That's a nice way to say murder them. Wind Chaser, level 24. Let's see. She should be ranged. Oh, she's not actually ranged. Okay. Good to know. I think I just got a double. What the oh, I missed fucking counterspell. God, that was horrible, man. She got a full heal off there. Because I missed counterspell. I put Frost Ward up. Holy crap, those were bad. That was terrible. Yeah, I hit Dampen Magic thinking it was counterspell. Didn't interrupt her. And she got a full heal, which is terrible. Alright, well, we know now. Wind Chasers will heal. Yeah, we basically have to drink twice to get our mana all the way up if we're out. I think we hit level 28. I think it'll give us a little more mana. I hope so. It might. We might have to wait till level 30. And if that's the case, I might end up... Oh, he's going to tell. I might end up buying stuff off the auction house until we hit level 30. So I think, what do we have, like 1,200, 1,300 mana, somewhere in there? And as you can see, this restores 835. Yeah, about 1,300 mana. You were wide with your arrow shot, sir. Got a little freeze there. Nice. We like that sort of thing. Melon juice restores the same. It does. Is there not a mob in there? There's not. I do like, they did improve the character model a little bit here in Wrath. These things, if you go into Classic and look at the faces on these freaks, like what's the place in Desolus where you have the two tribes? They look fucking horrifying. I mean, it's just, they look weird in the character portraits. I think they changed this up a little bit. Also, somebody had come through here because we've got mobs spawning. So I gotta be careful. Okay, so she is going to come into melee ranged, but we're gonna just counterspell. Hopefully she doesn't do her wind ability and then get a heal off. Oh, she's done. Done. Take advantage. Oh, it just went away. I can say we could take advantage of icy veins, but nice. Nice. Let's conjure up some more food and water. Or as my man Travisine would say, conjure it. He's probably not watching. If you are watching, Travis, it's conjure. It's not conjure. I don't know. I mean, he's Canadian. Things are said a little bit differently there. So, My Canadians are probably like, yeah, what the hell's up, dick? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Love Travstein. One of my favorite YouTubers. His Let's Plays are really laid back and chill. With some comedy, with some, you know, some funny parts in there as well. I enjoy it. Yeah, boy. Another wind chaser here. We could potentially hit level 28 today. Got a full bar of rested. Got a blue bar happening here. It's funny how they put these shifting rocks. They're all over the place here. This place always reminds me of the Looney Tunes cartoons. Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, Coyote. Always does. Why is he not shooting me? He's just standing there looking at me, making me feel all uncomfortable. So I've got a bathroom in my little teeny apartment here. Obviously, I've got a bathroom. And it's always freezing cold in there. I usually keep the door shut. I've got the door open today because it got up into like the low 50s today, which is, you know, fairly warm, I guess. No. But it's always freezing cold in there. I was in there the other day, and you know, the shower curtain was pulled, and I was in there, and I happened to look at the shower curtain, and it was actually billowing. I've never noticed that before, and I've been in this place like 2.5, almost 3 years, I think now. But it was billowing out. And so I put my hand down at the bottom of the shower curtain, and there was literally cold air streaming. And I was like, what the hell? Like, is there a hole? So I was looking all over. I was looking at the drain and checking, and there's a little teeny place where the tile, it's on the bottom of one of the faucets. You know, it's got like a protector ring, but they cut the tile too much, and I don't know why I've never noticed it before. But cold air was just streaming through that thing. So I had a little caulk. I caulked it up, and hopefully it's a little bit better. It's just very poorly insulated. Very poorly insulated. This apartment that I live in actually used to be a porch. It used to be like a sun porch. I'm convinced that's what it used to be. Not 100%, but it has that feel. And I've got like this weird kind of slanted ceiling a little bit, which would make sense. So it's not very well insulated, the floors and the walls at all. So it's fine in like this main area out here. It's not too bad. We got wrecked. So the bathroom, I hung a towel and I tucked the towel. I have this little window in there with this single pane sliding glass window, and it's so poorly insulated. You can actually feel the cold radiating off. So I put a towel like in the window and tucked it in. It's kind of ghetto looking, but I'm hoping it'll provide a little bit of insulation for me, because it's not like anybody ever comes in here anyway. All right, we need one more Wind Chaser. I'm going to get her from up here because I have a feeling this mob's going to pop back up there. Let's get the Wind Chaser. Oh, that was lovely. Is she going to get a heal? If you get them down too low, they won't heal. They'll just run away instead. Okay, we need 3 more Wranglers and like 8 Scouts. Those are exactly the numbers, in fact. If we were a dwarf, we could find treasure. I'm sure there's some treasure chests around here somewhere. Oh, it's almost time for me to eat again. I ate earlier. I gotta say, my keto diet is phenomenal. If you are somebody who wants to lose weight, I can't recommend eating this way enough. I'm on, let's see, what's today, Thursday? I'm coming up on, tomorrow is 14 days. I started on a Friday, so it's 2 weeks. I've lost 12 pounds. Now, I'm somebody who exercises every day, so, you know, I increase my weight loss a little bit. And I'm sure a good, probably 4 to 5 pounds of it, maybe even more, was water weight. But still, I feel fantastic. Are we going to get this off? Yes. It takes a little bit of discipline and a little bit of willpower. But if you're interested, look up on YouTube, Dr. Berg, B-E-R-G, Keto Diet. He has 2 videos. I mean, he has a ton of videos. But he has 2 videos specifically on keto. And he explains to you exactly what it is. And in the second video, he tells you exactly what kind of stuff to eat. But like I said, if you're somebody who's struggling and looking for a change, it works. Got a scout there. It's actually a patrol. So what you have to do, though, you're going to be cutting all of the sugar out of your diet. All of that white refined sugar, that's in everything. It's in sweet tea. It's in milks. It's in especially sodas, junk food, all that kind of stuff. You're going to be cutting all that out.
I need to get closer.
You're going to be eating lots of protein and lots of fat and very, very few carbs. I eat less than 50 carbs a day. And some days, it's only like 10 to 12 carbs I'm eating because it's just the foods I eat. Like there's no carbs in chicken and meat and fish, seafood, stuff like that. It's just no carbs in it. And when you eliminate the sugar, that's where the magic is. It's just eliminating the sugar from your diet. And I'm not like an expert, okay? But I tend to put a lot of research into something, especially if I'm going to do it to my body. So what I do, for the first week, I was super hardcore. I was only eating twice a day. And I wasn't snacking at all. I was just eating twice a day, and then I was fasting for 20 hours, which actually sounds worse than it is. It's actually not that bad because, you know, you figure you're going to be sleeping, 6 to 8 hours or whatever, and then you just do without a meal. And what it does, you stop putting the sugar in your body will naturally burn sugar before it burns your fat. So what it does is burns off all of the sugar in your body, and it only takes like 2 days. After 2 days, your body will have burnt all of the sugar, and it will start burning fat instead. You just lose weight. Again, you don't have to be somebody who exercises, but it certainly helps. But you don't even have to exercise to lose weight on this diet. And so what I do, though, like I keep like seeds and nuts and stuff. I've got like, these are pistachios and almonds, cashews. When I get hungry, I feel a little hungry, I'll just eat a couple handfuls of nuts. Or I'll go in there and I'll get a bite of cottage cheese, And the meals that I have, like I'm full. I'm not When I eat, like I'm eating, I've got a whole plate. You can eat basically as much salad as you want. You just have to choose the right dressing, right? So a good half of my plate, it depends on what meal I'm eating, is salad. A quarter of the plate is protein, chicken, steak, fish, you know, some kind of seafood, which is amazing for you. And the other portion will be like a high fat. Do we need these? Yeah. Yeah, we do. I think I've been killing a few of the wrong things here. Need 2 more Wranglers. 4 more Scouts. See if we can get this done. Anyway, I'm not trying to preach to anybody, but just saying this diet, it definitely works. And I think I'm going to stop calling it a diet because this is just the way that I'm going to be eating from now on. So I've lost the weight I wanted to lose. I had a little bit of belly weight, a little bit of weight in my face. I still have a little weight to lose, but I went from 230 to this morning in the gym I was 218. 215 is probably like ideal body weight for me. I'm about 6 foot, you know, kind of muscular because of the gym and all that. But I just got sick. Look at this mob that just popped up here.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I just got sick of being a little bit pudgy and feeling kind of lethargic and all that. And it only took 2 weeks, man. And I gotta say, I feel so much better now that I'm not eating sugar anymore. Just so much better. Sugar really wrecks your body. It does horrible things to your body. And you get used to it, you know? And like I said, you don't have to do the 20-hour fasting. You know, try it for a couple of days. Just push yourself and see if you can do it. They make these things called fat bombs. And I got to say, they're fucking delicious. And if you're somebody who just eats a lot of snacks and you don't think you could do it, you will have to use discipline, but you could just eat one of those fat bombs. It's like barely any sugar in it. It's like got natural sugar. It's called allulose. It's high fat, high protein, and it tastes just like you're eating like a bite of a candy bar or whatever. I mean, if you're somebody who just has to have... Oh, there's a level. But I gotta say, between water and like a handful of nuts, seeds and nuts and stuff, and cottage cheese, you can quench that sugar. But the longer you go without sugar in your body, the less your cravings will get. You're probably addicted to sugar. That's the way sugar and caffeine work. It'll work itself out of its body, and that chemical dependency will go away, and your cravings will be less and less. You won't want to eat that garbage anymore. Let me shut the hell up and pick a talent, man. Okay, so we've got to pick something new here. Improved Blizzard. We don't really use Blizzard a lot. Reduce the mana cost of all spells by 4%, and reduce the cost of the threat by 4%. Okay, we don't really care about the threat too much because we're not in groups, but reducing the cost of all of our spells by 4% is good, and we can get that up to 12%. So in order to come down here, we're going to have to spend 2 points up here somewhere. Let me just make sure I don't want to spend it on something else. Ice flows. Reduce the cooldown of Frost Nova, Cone of Cold, Ice Block, and Icy Veins by 7%. That's also pretty good. Frost Nova and Icy Veins. 3-minute CD. I think we want to take this, right? Precision reduces the mana cost and increases your chance to hit spells by 1%. So I think I had this maxed out before we respect. And then Frost Warding increases the armor resistances given by your Frost Armor and Ice Armor spells by 25%. In addition, it gives your Frost Ward and Fire Ward a 15% chance to negate the warded damage spell and restore mana equal to the damage caused. That's pretty good as well, especially against casters. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. She gave us kings. Oh my god, that's a huge blessing for us. I'd actually prefer this over Blessing of Wisdom, honestly. Increase the duration of chill effects by 1 second. I don't know what to choose here, man. These kind of work hand in hand. Precision plus frost channeling. I'm going to do this. I'm going to choose frost channeling there. Rob will let me know if that was a good choice. I feel like it was okay. Okay, let's get this quest done. This is a scout. We need one more scout. There's that blood elf there. What a big... I mean, look what this does for us. Look what Blessing of Kings does. It's huge. Between Mark of the Wild and Blessing of Kings, it's hard to beat either one of those, honestly. Mark of the Wild would also be tremendous because of the armor boost that we get there. But that's another one that increases all of your stats, I'm pretty sure.
I'm out of range.
Shit.
It's too far away.
I was gonna say, like, what the hell? Guy was LOS'd here. Alright, we just need one more Wrangler. A Wrangler. And we're done. I keep seeing that iron over there, and I keep saying that I can't get it. Wrangler? That's a scout. Wranglers carry the bows, I guess. There's a Wrangler up there, so let's kill this scout, and we'll get that Wrangler. I need to change my Hearthstone here. One of the benefits of putting a fireball on somebody is it also, we get a little dot. It's not much, but we get a little teeny dot. Let's go in with fireball on this guy. Since he's not going to run up to us anyway. We'll just get into range where I can use my fire blast on him. There we are. Such a long cast. So it refreshes that. Probably not the... I could alternate that so that the dot works out better. Tell me I can loot this guy. Alright, we are finished. Let's get out of here. See if I can remember to change my Hearthstone here. I'm going to be doing a couple of quests in the area. Oh, we're not going to make it. Can we make it? Yes, we did. Anyway, we finished up Outlast, our Friday Fright Night. Finished it up this past weekend. What a great game, man. We're going to be playing Resident Evil next. I'm not sure which one, but we are going to be playing it. What is this? 3 secret notes in Dark Cloud Pinnacle. I'll pick that up. I know what that is. It's kind of risky, but pick it up. Where is a... Here we go. We got Starn. Gunsmith and Boyer.
Greetings.
We have no repair. Okay.
Farewell.
Let me look at drinks real quick here. Let's find a... Is that the same? No, it's a different mage.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Lore Keeper. Let's find... I guess we'll check in with the Innkeeper. Here's the Butcher. See what the Butcher has.
What do you need?
Oh boy, this is what we want, man. I'm not going to buy too many because... Oh, wait a minute now. Let's see if I get improved or it's the same. It's the same. Okay, so I'm going to buy some sweet nectar. I'm just going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4 until... It probably when we hit level 30 is what I'm thinking is when we'll be able to restore 1344. So I may as well get... We have the money. I'm just going to stock up on these for right now. There we are.
Go forth
To victory. I'll go forth to some victory, brother. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up here. We got a quest done. Rambled on about my diet and all that. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys and gals take care. Exabyte and myself, we'll see you tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Peace.